What happened to Tommy? Oh, yeah. We're back in this thing. Woo!
Welcome to the Kyle Long Show, with your host Kyle Long and the man who puts the all in Paul Swan. On today's show, Ricky, don't block that number. Pro bowler and race fan, Keenan Allen joins the show. Duck, Swan, and the Sires share their viral videos of the week. And now, the Rick to my Morty, Kyle Long.
What's going on, Paul? You know what it is?
Oh, what do you got there?
Day. It's almost hump day, so you and me are recording a show. On this week's episode, we talk about Kansas. We talk about Logano a lot because he won. So much so that he can just skip mentally the next race and think about the race he's already won, Phoenix. But first, this.
Time for the time machine. Let's take a trip back for an immediate reaction.
Here's the deal. It took a team effort to get that win by Joey Logano and the 22 team. TJ Majors obviously playing a big part in it. In the blocking, the communications have to be on point. Obviously, Chase Elliott had some comms issues too. I thought he was rolling early, but Joey Logano again, so now his sights are set on Phoenix. A lot to talk about this week, Paul. When they showed like the swivel cam from Harvick's car, he runs into pit lane, stops, they're swiping his stuff out, and the camera looks out, and you can see that yellow car just creep out ahead of him.
When we are in those situations and we know it's like green flag stops are coming, and you're coming in with the leader like that, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're out, and it's pressure, man. It's fun.
I want to talk about the end of that race too, because obviously I mentioned he had to block, and TJ Majors had to be in his ear. And I'm sure that at some point, Logano's like, just shut up, TJ. Just shut up. Just let me drive. Like, is there a point where a driver does that, do you think? Or is that just what I'm making up in my head? That
No, definitely have seen it, heard it, been a part of it. Not going to name names. I've pitted for a few different drivers, so we can't assume the guy I'm talking about either, because, like I said, pitted for a few different drivers, but I've heard, times where the driver will just be like, all right, shut up, enough. Like, just let me drive. And
my buddy JR and I, he always loves watching races. And I mean, he's a friend of mine, so he wants to help out. And sometimes at the end of the race, I forget that the first 196 or whatever is like, he's been on me about, okay, stay out of that pack. Watch out for this group ahead. Like, they're sketchy. And then for some reason, lap 197, 198, 199, and 200, I'm like, shut up. Let me do my thing. I got up here, man. But that's such a driver, athlete, like an alpha mentality. And it can be so bad for us. We can put ourselves in bad spots. So thank God for guys like TJ Majors.
Someone say, more silly?
Hey, I also saw Clint Boyer tweeting out his massive support for Chase Briscoe. He talked about having a really good team linked up with a really good driver and how their personalities have to match. And he said that 14 team and himself really matched up well when he first got there. And I think the same will be said about Chase Briscoe down the road here.
Guy's crushing it, dude. He's got like 8 or 9 wins in the Xfinity Series. Will he be Clint Boyer Jr. in that 14? Will he have that same energy, that same bravado?
NASCAR needs that, bro. NASCAR needs that.
That's what I'm saying. Will he have that? Still, jury's still out on that, but
the 14 is synonymous. The 14 is synonymous with having a damn good time and doing some damn good racing. And I'm looking forward to Briscoe seeing him out there.
He's got some big shoes to fill.
How about them Cowboys?
So much fun to watch. Did you get to watch Kyler Murray dismantle the Cowboys defense?
I absolutely did. Man, I was disappointed with Zeke. You jinxed the Cowboys hyping him up like that. Zeke's on my fantasy team. My guy has 2 fumbles and back-to-back carries.
I saw, I think it was the Pick 6 pod on CBS. They tweeted a picture, and maybe we can have it in post-production put up here, but it's Zeke's belly, and he's got that tattoo on it now, but they photoshopped, like, fumble on it. One thing I forgot to ask you about was that damn Panther game. I know we made a bet last week, and you know what? It was so good to see the Bears just all the friggin' Panthers up and down the field. So what do you owe me? I forget. What did we agree upon?
$20 to a charity of choice, and they did not spank them. So let's cut down on the theatrics.
Sorry. I was like,
yeah, more like that. We're still down our best player. He's coming back. He's coming back with anger, with passion, with fury, and he's going to run all over everybody.
Please welcome to the show, North Kakalaki native and Pro Bowler, Keenan Allen.
All right, and now we're joined by legendary perennial Pro Bowler Keenan Allen, North Carolina native, NASCAR fan.
Yo.
Keenan, what's up, brother?
Keenan?
What's going on?
Last time I saw you in person and we weren't on a football field, you and I were somewhere. I forget what team we were on a visit to, but if people don't know, we came out together in 2013, which seems like 30 years ago at this point. I've since retired. You're holding it down for the 2013 class. How you been? How's the season going? How's the body feeling?
Been good, man. I think the season is going how it's going. No fans. We're 1-5, maybe 1-4. 1-4. So not great, I would say. But definitely a lot of improvement, a lot of things to do, and hopefully we can get this ball rolling.
You've been killing it for me in fantasy, so keep that up. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
So this is a NASCAR show, and we know you grew up around NASCAR. You want to just kind of take the ball here for a second when it comes to your past with NASCAR?
Yeah, man. Down from the South, so was kind of growing into it. Drag racing, NASCAR. Dale Earnhardt, big fan.
Yeah, baby.
Jeff Gordon, all these guys. Tony Stewart. Just a big fan of what it is, and I don't know that we go and get drunk, right? Go get drunk and watch some cars around the lap. So
that's what it's all about.
And they're rock stars. To me, they're rock stars. Don't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now that I'm a professional, it's almost like we do it, and it's not. It's like, why are we even rock stars? But when you're watching it on TV, it's like, damn, man, I want to be like Jeff Gordon.
Bro, we got to get you out to the Talladega Boulevard. We'll have a couple drinks, have a good time.
Absolutely.
Couple. You got to define a couple when it comes to Paul.
Yeah,
it's a little carried
we'll
away.
leave that up for interpretation.
He calls White Claws. What do you?
Clams, baby, slam the clam.
He slams clams. What other things brought you into NASCAR? Did you have buddies that were, fans? Did you guys watch the races as kids, or was it just kind of like you recognized the number on the back of the pickup truck? You were like, that's the Dale fan, that's the Jeff Gordon fan.
Yeah. So in my household, my step pops and my grandpa, they used to watch it every time. My grandpa knew when every race was. He's watching it every time it on. Whatever we got going on at the TV, he's taking over control and he's putting on the race. Then that's NASCAR and drag racing. So it was we had no choice but to be fans. And the more you watched it, the more you seen who was in first place, seeing who was doing good stuff. So you become a fan.
It's a family deal, man. That's dope. That's super dope, and I think that's important. Hey, Fletcher Cox from the Eagles, he actually is a huge drag racing guy. I don't know if you knew this or not, but he owns his own team, and he's like a super redneck and loves bow hunting and is a massive motorsports fan.
Yeah, I talked with Fletcher Cox down at Pro Bowl. Like the last 2 years, we get to talking about it.
See, Paul, what that was a subtle. Hey, the last 2 years at the Pro Bowl.
Last 2
Me
years.
and Fletcher were talking about some shit at the Pro Bowl. I don't know if you know what the Pro Bowl is, Paul, but that's where they send all the bad to hang out after the season.
Keenan, we did a little polling of who would win in an arm wrestling competition. Would it be me? Would it be Kyle? Or would it be you? And I'm pretty sure you're running away with the vote right now.
Landslide Keenan Allen victory in the arm wrestling.
I'll go with Kyle, no doubt.
And I said Paul. So look at that, guys. That's showing love.
Showing love to everybody.
That's what this show's about. Oh, I love it. We really appreciate you being in here, Keenan. It means a lot to not only us, but the NASCAR community. And, we're looking forward to seeing you at the races, bro.
Yeah, man. I hope I can make it out to one, and I appreciate it.
And now it's time to play Swan Names Things.
Brian, Mark, Steve. Looking a little wild, my man. Zeb, whoa. Seymour got in a little battle. How'd you two get out here? You don't have thumbs, you can't get through that. Jose, Lurch, Candy. Candy's always watching. Dennis, Terry, Strong, Gail, the whole gang here. What's up, girl?
It's now time for Carl and Swan's viral videos of the week.
All right, Paul, we've got some awesome videos today. My guy, James Jean Trick Shots, I believe, is the IG account. He does something I didn't think you could do. He's looking in the mirror and he shoots facing that way while looking that way. And he hits a clay like he's shooting clay. So the guy's unbelievable. He's got one of the coolest accounts on Instagram. What do you got for me?
Pretty impressive. My man is like Legolas, Robin Hood, all combined into one. Pretty spectacular. Mine is a little more with the animal kingdom. We got a wild group of ducks here, 10,000 or so, I'd say. And they are just.
How much does it cost for these ducks? Like, if you wanted to employ their services, like it would be like $1,000 for 1,000 ducks. Is that what it is?
You know, maybe a dollar a duck. You know, it's a bargain sale down at the Tractor Supply.
Old Timmy down the street only needs 200 ducks. I'm gonna need the other 900 and you know what I'm saying, 800 ducks. So come on, send them my way. It looks like a bunch of preteens at a Justin Bieber concert, to be honest, and they're just out there in big numbers. And I guess if you're a farmer, this stuff works, and it's like, get out there and find all the spiders, and then they go do it. I don't know what they're looking for, but it helps.
It's now time to play Would You Rather?
So this poses the question, the one that's been on my mind, fans' minds. Would you rather fight 10,000 ducks, one giant swan?
How big is the giant swan?
20 feet tall, 30 feet wide, we'll say.
Jesus.
He's girthy, but you know he doesn't have hands. He's got the wing.
Well, I gotta say, I don't stand a chance against a swan that's 30 feet abreast.
I mean, you wouldn't stand a chance against this swan. You know? Man, I'm taking the one giant swan, dude. Those ducks, all the little beaks.
It's like those fish when you throw like a piece of bread in the water and like 1,000 fish are like, and then it's gone. Like, gone. What happened to Tommy? All the fish came. I don't know. It was so fast.
Got him.
Same thing with the ducks. So maybe, yeah, we'll go after the giant swan because you can keep your eye on one big old thick boy and you can say, this is the guy we got to take out. The giant swan.
Tell them Large Marge sent here. Time for Texas.
Back to Texas, baby. We know a thing or two about Texas, that Texas two-step, and we're going to go for that victory lane again. What are you most excited for?
I think I'm most excited about singing The Stars at Night Are Big and Bright, Deep in the Heart of Texas. When you guys win, who knows, man? And I want to know if you can get me a size 15 snakehead, venomous snake skin boot. Can you get me one of those, a pair of boots?
I think I can get my hands on it. If we get another win, I'll get you all the boots you want.
Tune into our show next week, Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. We'll see you then.
That's our show. Come on, baby, light my fire. And if you like things that burn, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out past episodes and other smoking videos. Till then, see you when I see ya. Peace.
Almost running over all the way, the Panthers. I'm going to start this over again.
Mo, we got any snacks out there?
Oh, the meatloaf!
The meatloaf! I don't know what she's doing in there. I never know what she's doing.